Hello, hello. Let's go live. Let's see how we're going. Are we on? We are on. Let's have a look. I am also on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram or on YouTube, come say hello. It is Saturday, 12:30 p.m. here in Sydney, Australia. Let me know if the volume is good. Let me make sure I've got everything all set up. I can see Laura. Hello, hello, my dear. Let me see that I've got everything going on. Hopefully I don't crash the computer because I am streaming to two different places, both on YouTube and on Instagram. So hopefully, let's just skip all of that, but make sure you say hello, okay? Long time no see. Hello, hello, Ollie. Thank you. The music is a little loud. Let's turn this up because I know in my ear it's nice and soft because I've turned the monitor. All right, let's see who's here with us. If this will work. Laura, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Let's make this a little bit bigger so our Instagram friends can see. I thought I would just hang out today. The older one is still, let me just make sure this is, make sure this is all, whoops, what am I trying to do? Make sure it is all good. I just want it to look pretty for everybody. That looks good. Okay. Laura, let me know. Is the music okay now? Let me know. Hello, hello. Jamie, hi. Jamie G, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. I do have quite a few different cameras going on at the same time because I am streaming to two places. So if you do find that I am all over the place, I may have to say to some of you to come check me out on YouTube. So on YouTube you'll see the full desk rather than up and down. But I thought I'd just go on here and just hang out. So techie, I know, right? I'm all special. Oh, got hair, molting. It's all special. Wow, what are you using for live stream? So I am using Ecamm software, Ecamm Live, which is, I might just turn the music very softly. Ecamm Live software, it's for Mac. Now, if you don't have a Mac, but I think what you can do is get the Mac Mini, have it connected to your laptop or your PC. But yeah, so I got the Mac. Yes, perfect. Woohoo, thank you. Now, hello, Elle. We'll say hello to everybody first and make sure everyone has been acknowledged, because this is what I wanted to do the hangout for today, is to acknowledge each other. I know sometimes when we go and are busy doing our own thing, we can tend to feel isolated, or if we're feeling a little bit not so good, that we think if we go and have a chat to any of our buddies that we might be a burden. And so I want this opportunity for us to just have a chat, know we're not alone, know that everything's okay for us to hang in there and just feel like we have someone to talk to, we have someone to lean on. Oh yeah, I love it. I have Ecamm, but I didn't know they have. It's new, Jamie. so they have a beta version where you can go dual mode. So at the moment, I'm streaming both on YouTube as a landscape. Can also stream on YouTube on the shorts feed, but I thought, I'll go land vertical on Instagram. So yeah, so it's the nice new thing. Sending love from the Philippines. Oh, kamusta? I haven't been in the Philippines for let's see. 31, 41, 20. Oh my God, 20 years. Okay, maybe I need to go and uh, actually, save some money and go have a visit. I love it. Thank you for joining me there. Okay, switch over. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, so you'll see the desk a little bit more. If you're just hanging around, have me on the background. I may go quiet a little bit. I may go, while I'm concentrating when writes, how sometimes when you write at the same time, you'll start to write what you are what do you call it, what you're saying out loud. So what I want to do today is I want to set up, this is my Hobonichi original, the A6, just set up the February calendar. And so Laura is in Costa Rica, 7:30 p.m. and today was a difficult day. Yay! I mean, not yay that it's the difficult day, but yay, I came on here. I had that yesterday. I had a difficult day yesterday. Got a bit teary. My husband had to be stern with me and said, "Get outside," So go get some fresh sunlight. And I was really, really reluctant to go. I just wanted to nap the day away. I wanted to, cry. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here. All right, look at that. Let's remove this little casual hangout because every on eCam, every overlay that you put on, it will put a strain on my computer. So I want to make sure the minimum possible strain on there. So let me see. So it is February tomorrow. Can you believe it? Feb. Ooh. You. Re. So hopefully, Laura, as we hang out with each other and make sure you have a nice, have either water, hydrate yourself, how you can hang out with us here in the Plannerets community. And so say hello to everyone, and then hopefully we can keep you company and, make you feel a little bit better. Okay, so I'm glad that you're here. I am so kilig when I'm being mentioned on live stream. Yes, me too. I fangirl. Not that I'm saying you're fangirl, but it is nice. It's that thing of being seen, isn't it? It's really important to be seen. That's how human beings are not supposed to be, live in isolation. And so when sometimes we feel like we haven't been seen or haven't been heard, it can make us sad. And so the good thing being able to live stream and having that little bit more of a confidence nowadays to just go impromptu. And I have, my little, as you can see, hello there, my little behind the scene setup that I'm fortunate enough that we only live in a small apartment, so I don't have a big house. It's very, very small. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. We just rent, and so it is a shared space. I'll see a little bit later if you hang out a bit more. I'll do a in my most recent hangout replay. I did a quicker spin of this camera here that I got for Christmas birthday. You can do nearly a 360 view of my little shared space Over here is my dining table. On the other side of this shared room or shared space is our homeschooling area, just over there. So it's all open plan, my lounge, and then our kitchen. So I'll show that a little bit later on. So yeah, kilig for those is, it's like giddy, isn't it, Jamie? It's like when we get giddy. Oh, we feel so nice. Mariana, hello from Argentina. Thank you so much for joining. Love the spreads. You are an inspire. Oh, that's so nice. Do you create reading journals? I have what I have my sort of like a catch-all or an overall journal that I do. So, for example, on the things I'm learning, I'm trying to make sure I'm showing it up for both vertical, and that's why if you are watching me on Instagram and you didn't know, I am also on YouTube. My name Mariane Crest, so you'll see a 4-desk view. So this is a Midori Codex A5 dotted journal, so it's just plain blank dotted journal. So when I'm doing any online course that I'm learning about, or any more deep dive journaling that requires more than one page, this is where I write it. So lots and lots of writing, and no structured layout. So at the moment I am reading a book by Pat Flynn. So yesterday I went to the library, so on my way to get some sunlight, I stopped over at the library, because sometimes change of environment is really good if you are feeling a little bit low. So if you're normally, doing stuff at your desk, maybe do it in another room, or step outside, go to the park. And so that helped me a little bit. So so the reading journal is sort of like a catch-all. And then I had this little cover. I don't know if it's readily available nowadays. It's the Cordura Lihit Lab. When I bought it back in 2017, 2018, it's a bit expensive, I was going, but that was during my bullet journal days. So that's my reading journal. And it's just sort of like a flexible, open-ended, and there's no real structure. Thank you for that question, Ollie. Oh, Laura, hope the weekend is better for you. Yes, hopefully hanging out with us will make you feel better. Victoria, hello, how are you? Hello, all joining you, 8:40p self-care face mask. Oh, that's what I want to do this tomorrow, is do my face mask. So yes, great self-care day for you, and lots of hugs, hearts from Laura. Excellent. Fantastic. I am fangirling here. Yay. Well, I'm fangirling over you for being here. Thank you. Hi, Elle, naturally. Thank you. I love this. Everyone is saying hello. And this is what we need sometimes, Yes, we can go on our phone and watch other people's whatever's going on in their life, but sometimes the live interaction, even if it's over the internet or over the computer, is still very, very good. Yes. Wow, a homeschool mum. Yes. So I'm at the moment, I am fortunate that it's my husband has taken over the homeschooling. So we have 2 sons, an 18-year-old and the younger one just turned 17 at the end of December. He is on the autism spectrum. So back in 2019, when unfortunately the school system, he was in a mainstream school. So, with the typical neurotypical children, but he was in a support class. Unfortunately, sometimes, funding for schools here in Australia is not enough. And if you don't, your child is not enrolled before the new school year begins, well, this is what they told us, that all the funding for like support teachers or classroom aid teachers. It's already set for the year, and so when we wanted to change schools for him, because the school that he was in was not able to support him the way we really wanted to. That's not working there. I was trying to create drop shadows here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. And so the school local school that we went to, because it was already May, I think at the time, it was past the funding the school stage, and so I'm just making up things here, probably wrecking it, but that's okay, because we're doing it messy, we're doing it imperfect. I'm just creating little sort of like a box drop shadow, as you can see here. See? And so what's the story? So does that work? It should be going this way. Let me just do this. And then when, unfortunately, like a class that he would have been in, for majority of the day, there wouldn't be a support teacher. And so, I mean, I couldn't let my son, hello, if you're watching on Instagram, how are you? Make sure to say hello. I am also on YouTube, so if you wanted to go watch the full desk view. I'm butchering up my drop shadow here. See, talking and doing at the same time, but that's okay, because it's a casual hang. It's a casual hang. It's not about being perfecto. And then I just couldn't see my son being in a classroom where he had, he wasn't being attended to for, more majority of the day. And so we decided, 2019, how long ago was that? 5 years ago? Where's my maths, No, not 5 years, 7 years ago. So when my little Bubba was 10, we decided that I would homeschool him. Didn't know much about homeschooling. I knew I could make, I'm resourceful enough to be able to make our homeschooling lessons. And what am I trying to say? But in 2013, because he was getting older, he was getting bigger, he was he was never defiant. He was he's not a naughty boy, but I also have to remember he was going through his puberty years and teenage years, and just testing the waters and testing mum's patience. And so I had a little bit of a mental breakdown, and I asked my husband if he could take over the homeschooling, and I would go and try my hand at this content creation full time. Hello, Miss Ocampert Wright. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. We have lots of new viewers. Please let me know where you are tuning in from. Jamie Jean is from the Philippines. I'm setting up the July section of my 5-year bullet journal. You are very clever. You're ahead, which is, as you can see, tomorrow I'm here in Sydney, Australia. It's Saturday the 31st of January, 12:49 p.m. and tomorrow is February 1st, and I'm just setting up my February calendar in my Hobonichi original. So I'm so proud of you. Wonderful. Hey Marianne, love your consistency here on YouTube. thanks for all your creative tips. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I think that I'm not on enough or I'm on too much, You know how we always, well, not, which I shouldn't include everybody, but I know a lot of us are, very doubtful of ourselves sometimes. We have our limiting beliefs. And so, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to be setting up my planner pages anyway. Why don't I take a look? Why, Marianne, spoken words. Why don't I just take you guys along with me? It's only 8 degrees Fahrenheit here in my state in the US. Come from school and in the house. It's 8:43 p.m. I'm in my bed. Oh, I'm glad you're all warmed. I love that, Ollie. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for showing your journal. Yes, my pleasure. So so it's just in the past I had bought I don't know if Kiki K is available in the US. So my husband and my son, when they buy me, birthday presents or Mother's Day present, they would buy me the blank, so not even grid, not dotted, the blank 365-day journal. And so I would use that, for planning, doodling. Back then, I had a handmade business. I used to make handmade dolls, and so I would draw the little outfits that I would make for my dolls, and different characters, and so that's how I used to have the Kiki K blank planner. And so in the past as well, I don't have it handy. Another idea for let me see if it's going to, it keeps zooming in and out. Let's see if it'll just focus on what I'm pressing here. I think that's better. It was zooming in and out on my hand and on the page. What was I saying? Also, another way that I used, take notes for my reading is, there's those, I think it's 2x4 spiral notebooks. I used to have that as a reading journal. And so per book that I read, or, if I filled out more than one little spiral notebook, those flip notebooks that you can get 5 for $2 at the, convenience store or just your local variety store. And then I would print a picture of the book cover, and then I would have that. There we go. So what I did there, just to something different. All right, I need to take that focus off there now. Is I just went around each box of the days of the week with these little dash lines, just to make it pop out or stand out. So then, because when you highlight with a Tombow, it gets a little bit lost in there. Thank you, Elle, for welcoming everybody. Now, everyone, if you are wanting to know about hair care, affordable hair care, affordable skin care, my friend Elle Naturally, hang on a second, has a YouTube channel, Elle Naturally. And I love that she will show different products, dupes of maybe more expensive branded skincare or hair care products. So do check her out. And she's been, like a lot of you here have been such wonderful support of mine, whether you're casual watchers or long time plannerettes. That's what I call my wonderful community, the plannerettes. Plannerettes sort of like giving off that vibe that, we're learning along the way. We're not necessarily newbies, but we are open to new things. So I love that. Oh, I love that. Love watching you. Hello, Ronnie Cat and my fellow planner rats. Nice to see you, Ronnie. So yes, a nice little impromptu live because I just love doing them now. You know what? Because planning sometimes for a lot of us, there's um, no set time. I don't have a lot of this washi tape anymore, but I might use it for the bottom of here of my February calendar. So I'll pop that up here. So then my lovely Instagram viewers, hello. If you are if you're able to, come hang out in the, I don't know if, Instagram will like that I'm taking you away from Instagram. But if you want to see the full desk view, I am on YouTube as well. So the full landscape view. There you go. I just heard the last bit. Who else loves finishing a roll of washi? Because it's like, I mean, it gets sad that you no longer have that, but for me, who has lots and lots of washi tapes and then still buy more, it's good that I can actually use up lots of things. Miss Ocampo, I hope I'm saying it right, from Texas, let us know what your first name is. We always love first name basis. Okay, so let's have a look. What am I going to write here? Oh my God, yes, finishing a roll of washi is an achievement, right? Because then you sort of go, maybe it's okay to buy another roll. maybe, Now I do have, as you can see here, I've got my handheld fan because, not only is it, I'm going through my perimenopause journey. It is also summer here in Sydney, Australia, and it is currently 29 degrees Celsius. So what's that? What is 29 degrees Celsius? Let me have a look. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Celsius. I know there's a formula that we can do, but I have to remember. So 84 degrees Fahrenheit for those of my friends in the US. Okay. Let me just zoom out. So I'm just going to see. So the things that I put on my calendar. So you can put, of course, appointments, birthdays, special occasions, when bills are going to be coming out. So if you pay bills automatically and it comes out of your bank account, make sure there's there. Check also your subs, if you have like any subscriptions, your Hulu, your Disney, your Netflix, or your Amazon. And then especially if you I don't know how it is on an Android, but on your phone, in your iPhone, go have a look at the subscriptions that you may have paid nearly a year ago and you've forgotten. Okay, so I'm going to fill that out with all the different stuff. I'll probably just copy majority of the things, the important dates that I have in my February calendar. Okay, so, but what I might do is just pretty it up a bit. I'm going to pick the baby blue from the washi and then the pink and just create some, it doesn't matter what day of the month, just create some stripes. Okay. Where are we? Laura says, I'm going to try a new weekly layout for this week in my journal. I think I might do that too, Laura, for mine, because if you guys follow me on Instagram, and I posted it here as well on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, on the shorts feed, that, I was going, shouldn't I? Should I go back to A5? Am I changing my mind again too often? The whole point of me going into a Hobonichi planners is so then I can have everything, you know, in one planner for the whole year. So then, because that's what I missed in 2025 was the inability to see a full year's worth of notes or journal or memory keeping, and um, and then of course, as you know, as I get antsy, it's like, ooh, I see everybody else doing something different. I want to try that too. And then of course, oops, I'm not on screen. Um, you know, what is it? Grass is always greener. And so a lot of you said on Instagram that, you know, look, stay in Hobonichi, be consistent. It was like as if some of you were throwing some of the tips and advice that I tell you guys to be consistent, change things up, you know, add a new sticker, add a new washi. Yes, it's permission to restock and get another roll of washi. Yes, because if, you know, if you have your washi, or you know, little storage, or you have washi holders, there'll be an empty space and you got to fill it up. So at least that's what we're going to tell ourselves. Let's do, so yeah, so just I'm just making the pages pretty. Do you know, in the past I would be quite anxious laying down either stickers or decorations, because I'd go, oh, what if, you know, what if I need to put something important there, or I'm going to take up space. It's like, you know what? That's why you use lighter colored brush markers. So then that way you can go and write over it. Well, let's do February 14th. I'm not normally, you know, high celebration on that day, because you know, I always think everything's so overpriced. But let's go and highlight just by going and creating a border around it. uh, Laura, thank you for saying hello to everybody. I love it. I love it. My little lovely plannerettes being my wonderful support and my rah-rah team. Celia, hello. Glad I was able to catch her live. That's why, too, I think it's nice. Nice of me. Good on you, Marianne. Nice of me to just turn up sometimes whenever, because, you know, a lot of times, I think about 30% of my viewers that are subscribed. Hey, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do, please. Those of you that subscribe to my channel, 30% of you are in the US. And so, you know, sometimes I have to play the numbers game, because if no one's watching, YouTube doesn't push my videos to new followers. So I have to play the YouTube game. So this might mean, of course, for my wonderful UK followers or in different time zones, it's very hard to catch me, because it'll be your 2 a.m. in the morning. And I know that's not fair. But I also have to be mindful that normally during, you know, this time on a weekday is homeschooling time. And so, like I said, I'll show you in a second the other side. Hello, Claire, the Maxaris is saying hello on Instagram. Oh, if you are watching on Instagram and you do want to see the full desk view, I am also streaming on YouTube. If you haven't yet followed me on my YouTube channel, it's the same. It's my name, Marianne Crest. Marianne Crest. So I am glad, Celia, that you're able to catch me live. Urim as well, saying hello to everyone. Would love 84 right now, as in 84. 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, because you're freezing. So but I'm glad you're under the covers right now. Or for me, it's so funny. Tell me if I'm the only one. I don't know if it's also because of hot flushes, but you know, I have to have the air conditioning on. But how's this? I'm warm. I'll have the air conditioning on, but I will have a blanket over me. I think the blanket is more for the weighted sensory thing. I think let's go here. So what I'm doing now, I'm just adding cute little stamps to my pages. So if you go into my Amazon storefront, the US Amazon storefront, I think in this stationery tools, this exact 25 little block stamp, it comes in a case. I have lost the lid for it a long time ago, and I haven't been using it as much. But you know what? I thought I'd go use it as much as I can. Oh, let me know if my handheld fan is too loud, but I am getting quite warm. Yes, learning from learning from the best. The consistency in keep walking, but changes are also good. Yes, very important. The changes, because human beings, the way our brain, so from what I've been reading and all that stuff, the way our brain is wired is we do look for novelty. You know, we do look for changes because that's the thing that helps us keep us alert, right? So back in the prehistoric days, when during caveman days, you need to be alert, and so you're always looking out for new things, things out of the ordinary. That helps our survival mode, and so and that also keeps things, not stagnant, and really important. There we go. All right. And yay, Claire, I got to your so yeah, so not a sponsored live stream, but I am using Ecamm Live, and they recently came up with a beta. It's still under beta version where I can go live dual mode. So I'm on YouTube landscape. I have to do the hand gesture because I never know landscape, horizontal, vertical. Landscape. I can also go vertical on YouTube Shorts, but it's sometimes it messes up my homepage on YouTube. But I can also go vertical on Instagram. So for those of you on Instagram, hello. If you want to see the full desk view, come over to YouTube. And I am sweating. And so, all right, where are we? Yes, it is very nice of you, Marianne. Love having real-time conversations with my fellow plannerets. Yay, heart mug. If you're wondering, if you might see Celia's name has a cute little planner next to her name. So she is a wonderful member of ours. So if you do want to join us on our membership, so where I do weekly brain dump, I have at least one scheduled deep focus time where we're not talking for 1 hour. If you need someone to just co-work with you, we'll put 25 minutes on the timer, have a 5-minute breaks, 25 minutes with that nice soft music in the background, because sometimes it's not that we don't do what we're supposed to do, or it's not that we don't know how to do the things that we're supposed to do task-wise and to-do wise, but a lot of times is we have no discipline on our own. So it's nice to have friends to just plan along as well. Oh, ooh, cool. Yes. Two. I've got two of them. I've got the Maxaris, and why you have two pictures? Nina? Is Nina and Claire the Maxaras on? I'm team cold. So yeah, you like it cold. Yes, so for me, when I have the air conditioning on, I still have to have a blanket over me. Not a heavy blanket, not, just a nice light one from IKEA. Brenda, hello, another member. I love it. Thank you for joining me. You know I love doing impromptu and seeing all your lovely faces. So today I've just updated. I was thinking, at first I'm looking at this February, and I'm going, it's a little bit, but you know what it's giving me? It's giving me an 80s vibe, like sort of like a graffiti look to it. So I'm actually, it's funny how sometimes you go and be critical of the work that you do, and but it actually turned out well. All right, so what other thing can I do today? So there's my daily page for today, and I have getting ready for tomorrow. Now, on the Hobonichi original, there is a blank space here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these masking stickers. So I bought these individually. They are from Daiso. If I couldn't spot anything that's exactly the same in Amazon, but if you put masking stickers on, say, Google and maybe your local stockist, but on Amazon, I do have these versions. Let me go and grab these for you. I'm trying to hide my tummy, but it's all right. It's okay. We were, we are, I was trying to do like the Harry high pants, so then my drawstring pants can cover up my rolls and rolls of tummy. So you can't see it on Instagram, but on YouTube, I have a behind the scene camera view. Okay, so in my Amazon storefront, I think these come in a pack of 10. I only have 6 on here with me. I have some of the other ones. So each little tiny little booklet has different stock images in that sort of color. So this one will be greens, pinks, blues, purple, and they're sort of like a masking sticker. So they're a little bit translucent. And look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? And so this is good for, if you want to do some journaling. Oh, look at that one. As you can see, I haven't been really checking out this booklet because look, it's nearly still full because I'm just looking at, always thinking it's sort of like a reddish brown and oranges, and I don't use a lot of that color, but I have to start using that. So yeah, masking stickers, you can get that. Check that out in my Amazon storefront. Now, but what I'm going to use for today, I'm going to grab these 4, and then if you have a blank page on your planner, maybe, the first page of the new month, you can, of course, decorate it any way you want. You can do some doodling. You can put, you can even use alphabet stencil and then just write FEB or the full February, or you can stamp the date. But this is what I've done with mine. Okay, so just picked 4 pretty stickers from these little booklets. I'm just trying to see how I set this up here. I might go and line up so it was here. So I'm going to get my ruler. Who else is here with me today? Look at all those angles. You mean this one? And then this one? And then this one? Yes, very fancy. This is what happens, Claire, when you go and ask for, birthday present and Christmas present. Because I've always had this thing. Because my birthday is 3rd of January. And my, Christmas, of course, is December. So it was sort of like, and of course, when I was growing up, in the 90s, when I was, a young little lady, yes, how cool. I'd like to go live on both at the same time. Yes, go and download the beta, Ecamm Live beta. And so you can have just a little bit of shop talk amongst us content creators. You can go and I'm just trying to make sure you can go and play with that, and you can go live, vertical and horizontal, so both at the same time. And I don't know if you can see, I've got my iPad here. If you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see. I've got my iPad here, so I've just got my Instagram open at the same time because you need a stream key. And so what I've done here is I've just divided the page into quarters. So then some of these stickers aren't actually exactly, there's just a tiny millimeter off center, difference. And so I want to make sure that I have it all lined up perfectly. So I'm going to be covering the February, the 2 in February, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I know this is February because I have my little side tab here. I moved from Insta to YouTube to see your full screen. Love it. Thank you. Yes. So really, so normally I would have, if I was also going live on YouTube Shorts at the same time, I would normally tell people to go and come over to the full screen side, so then you can experience the full desk. Because sometimes I might forget that I'm writing on this side, and then of course you can't see it on Instagram because it's out of view. So what I've done is I've just penciled a nice little divider in the middle so I can line up the corner of each and every one. So I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit transparent, sort of like that masking tape or washi tape look. And so instead of me going and drawing something, I'm just going to use these stickers to, woohoo, yes, that worked. You know how I say to a lot of you, don't sweat the small stuff. I sweat the small stuff. So if things aren't perpendicularly lined up, oh, look at that one. That is so pretty. I love it. Yeah, really beautiful stickers, these ones. And so it's lasted, like, I mean, each of these smaller ones, so I'll show you the difference. These smaller ones here, let me just wait for the my little comments to go. See these little smaller ones, these ones are a bit smaller, but there's a lot more in each. And so 50 individual stickers in each of these tiny booklet. So I bought these first from Daiso, my local Daiso, and then I went, oh, I wonder if there's any other ones like this, and I just put masking stickers into Amazon, and then these ones came up, and so I bought these ones too. So what was I was gonna put that, oh, did I miss, oh no, I lost the one that was pretty. I mean, they're all pretty, but I might do all floral. Look at that. Where's that one that oh, there you go, for the winter. Oh, I really like this one. Oh, look, we're gonna go with this one. It doesn't matter because they're all pretty. They're all pretty. I have those. They are so cute. Yes. So it's really, really cute. And then they're nice to pop into your planner. I like to put them in my journal, in the daily Hobonichi cousin, because sometimes, you don't need a full decoration. And what I do is I don't peel the full backing right away. So then if I have to, just lay the corners first, and then that way, and these are good because you can peel them off if you don't place your sticker in the right position or you want to move them around. There we go. That's another one. Hands up if you think Marianne's the best. Whoop, whoop. Oh, thank you, Claire. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll do the green. What did I put for January? For January, let's put the white one up here. So just change it up. Thank you. And yes, of course, if you are liking this live, you know what I would love? I would love a thumbs up, because then that really helps me. You guys, by showing up is a wonderful enough support as it is. But if you did ever want to go a little bit further, you can hit that thumbs up, or even hit that subscribe button. And then if you become a lover of the Plannerets community and you like hanging out, there is also a join button right there, just underneath me. Here, somewhere here. If you're on YouTube, somewhere here. So the membership, I currently have 2 tiers. I'm trying to see if I can do this here. So we have a weekly brain dump. So it's a 30 to 45-minute brain dump where, if you are like me, you need to do brain dump to get everything out of your head and down on paper. And again, just someone sort of like very, very friendly, prompting you to get things out of your head and down on paper. It helps clear the mind. It helps you, close out the end of the week nice and easy. What color is next? The green. And then, oh, look at the greens. Oh, I like this succulent. Okay, we're going to pick that one because that's busy. And that's a little bit busy. We'll balance it out here. Oh, look at that. I am loving it. Hands up. Whoop. Put your hands up. Put your hands up in the air. Urim says, cool, I have those stickers. Thanks for the inspiration. I have to try that in my daily journal. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. Once I pop this, I'll show you how I use these cute little stickers in my daily journal. Have I been using them this year? Has this year feel like it's already like the end of the, it feels like 3 months worth of days already. And it's only 1 month we've been through. But you know what? Like I said, if you don't ever feel like you're behind with your goal setting or anything like that. Oh, look at that. Now, of course, if you are joining me on the Instagram, I sound like an old folk, on that, that Instagram, that YouTube things of yours. I am also running the live stream on YouTube. So if you go search for me at Mariane Crisp or go to my bio, you'll find the link there. I am going live on the desk view, so you'll get to see my full desk. And I mean, this is still good, of course, but sometimes I may forget that I'm off camera if I am concentrating too much. I love it. Cool. I have those stickers. Laura, at what time are the brain dump lives? So you know how, Laura, I have my once a month, normally it is the first Sunday, my Sunday. So of course, Costa Rica, remind me, are you the same timing as or same day? So 11 a.m. So let's see, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you've ever been able to make the first Sunday of the month, or the monthly one, that's when I'm on. Or if you are in my weekly plan with me live stream, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 6 hours later. But if you even if you click on, I haven't scheduled the brain dumps. But for this month, because tomorrow is my first Sunday of the month, I will be going on the YouTube public page. Okay, so you can have a taste test there. That one, the monthly brain dump, I do it step by step. So sometimes it can take us a whole hour and a half doing a brain dump, because for those who are new to brain dump, I go through how I, brain dump, how I categorize, how to sort things to make sense of what's been in, what was in our head, a few minutes before that. And but on the weekly brain dump, we go just for 30 minutes. So it's not a teaching moment. It's not a, step-by-step tutorial. Because sometimes I know, as much as we'd love to hang out with each other all the time, sometimes it's like, Mariane, cut the chit chat. Let's keep going. What's going on? You talk too much. But yeah, so let's quickly have a look. So that is my February cover page in my Hobonichi original. So let me show you how I use these masking stickers in the journaling. Let me see if I don't know if I've started using them in my 2026 journal. So there's my, this is the daily spread. Okay, so there's my journaling. Let me see, do I have any? I don't know if I've actually used any yet this month, because what I've been doing this month is I've been using stamps. See, I've been using my floral stamps. So I've got it, I mean, it's in a big storage box at the moment. So this again is from, the set is from Kmart here in Australia. So there's this, I think it was only 5, and then there's one there that's handmade with love. Okay, and so far for January, I've mainly been using the stamp blocks. But let me see, did I use the masking stickers anywhere? I've used my little photo printer though. Oh, look, sometimes I've missed pages. And so when Facebook reminds me of the photos, you know, how memories, I'm going, oh, that's a good one to print out, because I miss having photos printed out. Who remembers the times when, you know, you'd take a photos with your Kodak, the 24 rolls, and then you'd pop it in the chemist and you'd wait 2 weeks for it to be developed, only to find that majority of them have are blurry, or your thumb was in the way, or your finger was in the way. Well, look, I'm gonna showcase one now. So let's see, since I haven't been using this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at all these pretty ones I haven't used up. Maybe that one. Let's see what else. Oh, that's another nice one. Oh, I like that one too. I'm not very good with my flowers. Oh, I do know. Is that a tulips? Yeah, tulips. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna. All right, so you just peel it off, and then just grab a corner, and then. So I normally like to I normally like to add it here. So it's sort of like a grounding little image for me to go and lay the foundation of my journal for the day. So I haven't done my journaling yet today. So what do I write in my journal? Sometimes it's, you know, I'll have prompts, you know, how I'm feeling, you know, a favorite memory, what I'm grateful for. Okay, so then that's how I would just write down whatever the prompt is. So that's how I use it for my thing. But yeah, so let me see. Laura, what's your time zone? I'll see if I can go and look it up. Yeah, to check my time zone. X thread. Yep, family albums. Yep, the family photo albums. Yes, I love. Yeah, I love the. Yeah, you know, and then you buy the little family albums with the sleeves in them, and then so a lot of the family albums that we have, like the physical family albums, you know, photos have been taken out of it because what was it? Because to scan it or to take a photo for, you know, we did a montage of for our wedding, you know, when you show before we walked into the reception area, we did a little montage. Now I've been doing some decluttering, and there's some photo frames that, you know, we weren't using, and so I was going to donate the photo frames because we don't have any spare walls. So I took the photos out of them, and those were my boys when they were babies. Oh, too cute. And there was one here from Facebook memory. That's me and my brother. Oh, with our little cute bowl haircuts. All right, so what else do I have? So does anyone have anything they want to share? Are you feeling good? Laura, are you feeling better? I know I'm feeling better every time I hang out with all of you. I feel good. So if you do at any time feel like, you know, you're feeling isolated, feeling alone, just, you know, message me on any of my YouTube videos. Just say hi. I will know that, you know, you are reaching out and to say hello. So what I did is I had in my one of my recent reels and shorts is I was asking myself, should I move to an A5 ring planner? A lot of you said no, stick with the Hobonichi at least for the month of February. But what I did is I changed the cover. So maybe that's, you know, again, just changing things up, and a simple change of covers might do the trick. You know how things sometimes get stale, doing the same thing, using the same things over and over again. It's really important to change things up. I've even changed my handwriting in my journaling. So here I've done lowercase when I've been doing, you know, block letters. So there's a lowercase when I've been doing block letters. So that could be a change ink color. You know, sometimes I will write on a slant, and then sometimes I will write straight up and down. So yeah, if things are a little bit stale, just changing things up sometimes could do the trick. I have an observation on Monday by the teacher coach going to brain dump all these nerves, have to plan perfect lessons for the students. Yes, so yeah, get everything out, because honestly, you see it so much clearer. And then when I do my brain dump is I categorize. So whatever you're categorizing, whether it's for subjects, work, family, home, or time of day, I like to categorize the things I've brain dumped into today, tomorrow, for the week, for the month, for the future, and any thoughts. It really helps a lot. Yay! I feel so good. I love it. Yay! Oh, my hearts emojis don't work. Well, there it is. Yay! I love it. All right, let me see if I can show you the homeschool area, because I kept saying I'll show you, I'll show you, I'll show you. Let me see if I can do this. So oh, maybe I can still do it on Instagram. All right, so let me just change, boop, and boop, and let me just change this up so we're not doubling. Okay, so hello. Oh no, hello. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? All right, so let me show you my little, so if you didn't see my impromptu live the other day showing you my little setup. So this is my desk. Obvious, Marianne. All right, so this is my desk. And so there's my big ass window. So normally I have the windows closed because sometimes if it's cloudy or the light changes, then of course the white balance change. But today I had it open, so then I've got my two softbox light here, and so that illuminates moi and illuminates the desk. So then that way you're not seeing my planner pages all dark. So let's just go here. So over here, I wonder, I don't think I can go and do, let me see if I can play around with some of my fun tech. Okay, this may not work, and I will tell you now, I might break something. If I go and break something, I will see you all in the chat. All right, let me see if this works. Let me see if it works. Maybe not. Maybe not. So here, no. Oh, why ain't it working? Why ain't it working? Let me see. Let me see. I like to, oh, maybe because I have to go and put this. Now let's see if it works. Now let's see if it works. Now let's see if it works. Maybe I have too many things going on. But anyway, oh yes, it did. Clear drawing. Clear drawing. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. All right, so this here is, why isn't it showing? Why isn't it showing? Boo, 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 boo. Let me see. Bear with me, peeps, because I want to make this work. Because, you know, when else do I go and do all these stuff? Maybe it might not work. Let me see if I can go here and then go there. Did that work? Clear. Let me see. Maybe not. Okay, so it's not working, peeps. Anyway, yeah, I think maybe I'm putting too much pressure on my computer at the moment. So anyway, here, okay, that's my little shelves of my gel nail polish that I you know, do my nails. So because of course my hands and my nails are always on show, I got to make sure I have that. And so oops, where are we? Where are we? And then I've got my little trolley here with all the other pens and markers that I use. And then that's the mess that you see. I've got my little toy filling here. Yes, it looks very sunny here. It's 29 degrees and sunny. All right, so, and then, so yeah, that's what you see behind me with all my stuff. Okay, there's my slippers. And that's the, all right, so let me show you the homeschooling area. So this little desk here, that one there, is we got that from the loading dock. So someone threw it away, or you know, didn't want it, and so I picked it up, brand new. I fixed the little hinge. I bought a hinge to when it opens up. It's a secretary's desk. And so there's my Zach's little homeschooling area over there. And so I'm really wanting to go and let me see. Let me see. Wonder if that works. Anyway, sorry, you're probably going, Marianne, can you just get on with the little tour? So there is my homeschooling area. So we start homeschooling on Monday, and then this is where my computer is, and also all of my washies are on there. So I've got the dining table behind this little pegboard. In the dark there, that's our little lounge area. There's the kitchen. And then let me show you. You think everything looks perfect, and boom, no, it's not. That's my walking pad. So no walking on there. So it's a bit of a mess. And so there's the camera or the stand. And then I like this little area here, my little, what do you call it? Scadus. I think it's called Scadus pegboard from IKEA. And so I've got my, I think that's as far as it, yeah, it's it pans to the left. And then see all of this, that's my macrame yarn that, you know, I wanted to go and do all these different, whatchamacallit, the different hobbies. And so those yarns are expensive. Per roll thingy is, I think, 20 or 30 bucks. And I wanted to do macrame. So that's normally, yeah, my very, I like to get into very expensive, you know, habits. So here we are back here. And then that is my little tour of my very small space, but I make it work because you got to make it work, you know. All right. So if you haven't yet hit the like button. I would love it. There's, I think, about 11 of us here in YouTube. And of course, if you are watching on Instagram, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. So I will bid you farewell on Instagram. If you wanted to watch the replay, it is going to be on YouTube. So if you haven't yet subscribed as well, make sure you do. So I'll say goodbye to my lovely Instagrammers. I'll see you next time. Catch me over there. Let me just end that one. And of course, here on YouTube, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. And bye for now.